I think I broke the most important rule with a customer in my job contract. The funeral home's employee handbook was crystal clear. Never develop personal attachments to the deceased or their families. For 3 years, I'd followed that rule perfectly. Until Theodora walked through our doors. She was 7 years old, clutching a stuffed octopus, asking where they were keeping her grandmother. Her mother stood frozen in our lobby, unable to speak. Grief does that sometimes. Turns adults into statues while children ask the questions no one wants to answer. She's resting in the Serenity Room, I said, kneeling to Theodora's eye level. Company policy explicitly forbade allowing children under 10 into viewing rooms without management approval. But something in this girl's steady gaze made me forget protocol. Her grandmother lay surrounded by white roses. Theodora approached slowly, then placed the octopus beside the casket. Nana needs Ollie for the trip, she explained. She gets scared without him. Over the next 3 days, Theodora appeared every morning at exactly 9:15. Her mother would drop her off, mumbling apologies before rushing to handle estate matters. I'd find the girl sitting beside her grandmother's casket, reading picture books aloud. The handbook says you're not allowed in here alone, I told her on day 2. Then stay with me, she replied. So I did. I learned that Nana had raised Theodora while her mother worked doubles, that they'd shared breakfast every morning, scrambled eggs with too much pepper, that Nana called her little fish because she loved swimming. The morning of the funeral, Theodora arrived with a backpack. I brought supplies, she announced, pulling out crayons and paper. Nana needs pictures for her new house. She drew for an hour, stick figures holding hands, a sun with sunglasses, flowers taller than trees. Each drawing went into the casket. Rule 47. No unauthorized items may be placed with the deceased. I helped her tape them to the silk lining. During the service, Theodora sat in the front row. When the pastor asked if anyone wanted to speak, she marched to the podium before her mother could stop her. Nana isn't really gone, she announced. Mr. Dimitri explained that bodies are just containers. The important stuff goes somewhere else, like when you pour juice from one cup to another. Her mother's eyes found mine. I'd never recited the company's approved script about eternal rest. She'd asked, and I'd answered honestly. After the burial, Theodora's mother confronted me. She hasn't cried once, not a single tear. Sometimes understanding helps more than tears, I said. 3 months later, my supervisor called me in. Someone had reported my violations, letting Theodora roam freely, discussing non-denominational views of death, the drawings. I was given 2 weeks' notice. On my last day, a package arrived. Inside was a framed drawing, 2 stick figures standing in front of a building labeled The Goodbye Place. A note in children's handwriting read, Mr. Dimitri, Mommy says you lost your job because of me. I'm sorry, but Nana visited my dream last night. She said thank you for keeping me company while she got ready to leave. She also said you were the first person who understood that dying isn't the worst thing. Being forgotten is. Love, little fish. Theodora was right. I'd broken the most important rule, the one designed to protect employees from the crushing weight of other people's grief. But some rules exist because we're afraid of feeling too much. I work at a grief counseling center now. They have different rules. The first one, meet people where they are, not where protocol says they should be. Every morning at 9:15, I think of a little girl reading to her grandmother. Some violations are worth the cost. Theodora taught me that death isn't about the leaving. It's about who stays to remember.